Namaskar and welcome back to another episode of Unlocking Stars with Abhishek, a series on Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra. Brihat Parashar Hora Shastra is one of the finest scriptures available on Vedic astrology. In the previous episode, we did different SayanAadi Avasthas of Rahu. In continuation with that, today we will be discussing different SayanAadi Avasthas of Ketu. To have a better enlightenment on this issue, on this topic, we have with us our astro expert, Abhishek. Welcome, Abhishek.
Thank you.
So please throw some light on different Jainadi avasthas of Ketu.
Thank you very much. And it's a great feeling because it's such a quite big, long chapter of Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra, Avastha Adhyay. And we are now, by the blessings of Mahaguru Mahasi Parashar himself, and by the blessings of Mahadev, we are now hit Ketu. So now doing Ketu, we are going to witness Mahaguru Mahasi Parasar what revealed about the 12th SayanAadi Avastha of Ketu. That that will be the real tribute in the lotus feet of Mahaguru Mahasi Parasar as a tribute. Ketu is Sikhi also. We have the mythological story associated with the Rahu and Ketu, how Swarabhanu, when head chopped up by Vishnu, Mahavishnu, and then the two parts, the Rahu and Ketu begot it. So that Ketu Dev, different avastha we are going to do for SayanAadi Avastha, the 12th avastha. Ketu is signifying, indicating, significator of a spiritual growth also. The spirituality is associated with the Ketu. Some acharya connect Ketu with the Ganesha, the deity. Some acharya even connect with the Chandi in Sat Sampradaya, with the Ketu. Dogs are being also connected with these significations also with the Ketu. We know the behavior of this very tricky planet. It's very hard to understand the notes. These notes are surprising Devagyas, even experienced practitioner of this Shastra also. So it has to be taken very seriously. On the other hand, Ketu is also signifying the vulture, the Gidd. Nothing to do with the spirituality at all. On one hand, it is the spiritual. So it's also linked with the final salvation, the mokshas. That Ketu Dev, we are just going to do. Very mysterious, I said, because sometimes when Ketu is participating in some medical problem, then very hard to understand the problem, even by an experienced doctor. Great Ved Vyasa paid his humble tribute in the lotus feet of Ketu Dev. We will remember through that prayer only. Let's come together. Let's pray the great planet, Ketu Dev, who bless us, who bless everyone. Om Palas Puspa Sankasam Taraka Grahamastakam Rodram Rodratmakam Goram Tam Ketum Pranamamyaham. Usually, as per our ritual, now we are going to immerse in the Guru Mahavakya, Mahaguru Parashara Mahakathan related to SayanAadi Avastha of the Ketu Dev. Before entering into the Guru Kathan, let's remember, let's pray the Jagat Guru, Adi Guru, Guru of the Guru, Dev of the Dev, Sri Mahadev, who will bless us, with the knowledge of this divine Shastra. Let's come along, come together. Vande Deva Umapatim Surgurum Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Pannagabhusanam Mrigdharam Chavardam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Sasank Vahaninayanam Vande Mukund Priyam Vande Bhakti Janasraye Chavardam Vande Shivam Sankaram Vande Shivam Sankaram Vande Shivam Sankaram. Jai Gurudev, Har Har Mahadev. After paying our respectful prayer in the lotus feet of Adi Guru, let's come. Let's start with the Ketu Dev. Start with the Sayan Avastha, the first Avastha. Ketu is behaving like a Rahu only in the first Avastha. Both are exactly behaving the same. Let's immerse in the verse first. Let's immerse in the verse. में से वृषे अथवा युग में कन्यायाम शयने गत केतौ धन समृद्धि सेया अन्यभे रोग वर्धनम. So in Mesh Rasi, in Aries sign, in Vrish Rasi, in Taurus sign, in Yugume, in Gemini sign, in Mithun Rasi, in Kanya, in Virgo sign, this great Lord Ketu Dev is blessing native with the dhan samriddhiha. So blessing native with the lots of wealth. But if placement is in the other sign, syad anya bhe, anya, other sign, then roga vardhanam. So this Ketu Dev is giving a lot of diseases, sickness, problem. This Ketu Dev is giving. Now, after this Sayan Avastha, the second step in the cycle, the second Avastha is the Upavesan Avastha. So, in Upavesan Avastha, what is the revelation that is coming from? That is coming from verse number 136. Upavesanam gatau ketau dadru rogavi vardhanam arivata nripavyala chaur sanka samanvataha. So after Sayan Avastha, now Ketu Devi is sitting. If Ketu Devi is sitting in Upavesan Avastha, then again the Dad Khaj Khujli, again the itching road, itching problem. Again the fear from the Sarp, Vyal, and the Satru, Ari. And here the problem, the Bhai from the Nrip also is coming, king also coming. So that is the Upavesan Avastha. And then Ketu is, if Ketu is in the Netrapani Avastha, the third Avastha, then what can be the static promise? That is coming from the verse number 137. Netrapanim gate ketau नेत्ररोगः प्रजायते दुष्टसर्पादिभीतिश्च रिपुराज कुलादपि. So in Netrapani Avastha, Netra roga, eye disease, and problem with the snake and the enemy and the dusta. So the bad people, they can make trouble. And king also make trouble for the native. The trouble can come from the authority also in this case. That is the Netrapani Avastha. So it's a quite, the quite similar is coming. The similar promises is coming from Ketu Dev also, like Rahu Dev. As far as these three avasthas, what we did as of now. So you have any questions till now?
This was also one of my observation that if you correlate the three avasthas of the first three avasthas of Ketu and with the vis-a-vis Rahu, it's more or less similar. In fact,
Yes.
not any difference is there. It's more or
Yes.
less similar. And here also exemption is given to the four rashis, that is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Virgo, like it was given in case of Rahu. So it's more or less similar.
Yeah, more or less similar. And if you go and apply the like extrovert introvert, that will not work here. That's why I'm saying like a logic. Some this contemplation, this knowledge, that abstract knowledge coming from the contemplation logic fails sometimes. That's why you have to hold the finger of Mahaguru Maharshi Parasa and walk on this, strange jungle of this Hora. Because there is no clear map. Navigation is very difficult. That's why Guru Upaya. That's why Shiv Sutra is saying Guru Upaya. Guru can, in any divinity, in any divine Shastra, Guru is the Upaya. Guru can take you. Guru can get you. Guru can elevate you. So let's come in a Prakash Avastha. So Prakash Avastha revelation is coming from the 138. केतौ प्रकाशने संगे धनवान धार्मिकः सदा नित्यं प्रवासी च उत्साही सात्विको राजसेवकः. So Prakash Avastha, you are seeing like in Rahu also Prakash Avastha is the very excellent promise Rahu Devi is giving. Here Ketu Devi is giving similar. Dhani, the rich. Dharmatma, the righteous person. Videshvasi, Pravasi, there is a possibility of living in abroad. Rahu Devi is also saying like go and you will do the unnati in the Pradesh. And Utsahi, full of zeal, spirit. Satvik Pravriti, the spiritual flavor of Ketu Devi is coming here. And there is possibility of having government job. Government servant, that is also coming up. That is the Prakash Avastha. Now in Gamana Avastha, quickly we are coming in the Gamana Avastha. Through the next verse, 139. Gamane च छायां भवेत केतुर्बहुपुत्रो महाधनः पंडितो गुणवान दाता जायते च नरोत्तमः. Similar trend you can see here. Bahut putrwala, a lot of progeny. This is the promise here. And Dhanvan, very rich person, very intelligent person, virtuous person, charitable person. So these are and he is a Purushottam, he is best of the best. That is the static promise. Now Agaman Avastha, Agaman Avastha, after Gaman Avastha. Revelation is coming from the verse number 140. आगमने च सदा केतुर्नान रोगो धन क्षयः दंतघाती महारोगी पीसुनाः परनिंदकाः. So Agaman Avastha, something is, some traits are changing here. Anek rog, lots of disease, there is a possibility, a lot of diseases are coming. Loss of wealth, that is also in the plate, loss of wealth. Dant rogi, there might be possibility of having dental problem, disease, dental problem, chronic disease. And he's he's tell what you say, he's speaking someone about someone to someone else. So like chugalkhor, something like that. So this is the and parnindak also. So talking about bad. So that is the parnindak also. And then after this Agaman Avastha, Sabha Avastha is coming. सभा अवस्थां गते के तौवा चालो बहुगर्विताः कृपणो लम्पटश्चैव धूर्तविद्या विशारदः. Sabhavastha, he is orator, no doubt about it. He is a very big orator, speaker, and garva yukta. So he is, full of pride, and that pride might become ego or self-esteem. It's a very fine line. Miser also, and mercy saying lampat. So is a very not good disposition. It's a very bad attributes. Lampat and very clever, very dhurt. This is the Sabha Avastha. So you have anything to say till Sabha Avastha?
So in Sabhavastha, Bharshiji is saying he will be very good at Dhurt Vidya Visharada. So what exactly he meant by this Dhurt
Making
Vidya? So what kind?
Dhurt Vidya, like cheating, like someone is very good in cheating people. So he's a you can find a lot of people, the Mayavi people. He's a cheating, saying, giving a lot of the selling peach, and the product is nothing. So he's cheating. So that is the thing. And then Agamana Avastha. After Sabha Avastha, let's come in Agamana Avastha. यदागमने भवेत् केतुः केतुः स्यात् पाप कर्मणां बन्धुवार वादरतो दुष्टो रिपु रोगनि पीडितः. So in Agamana Avastha, he is a head of the cruel people. Head of the cruel people. He is a Sardar of cruel people. So like that. Gangster. Something like that. And indulge in the argument with the close person, with the own people. Indulge in the arguments. He's a evil-hearted, dust, and always struggle with the enemies and with the diseases. So this is the case. Now, Bhojana Avastha. Let's come in the Bhojana Avastha in the next slide. भोजने तु जनो नित्यं क्षुधा क्षुधया परिपीडितः दरिद्रो रोग संतप्तः केतौ भ्रमति मेदिनीम्. So in Bhojana Avastha, he is always hungry. He is troubled by hunger. That is the problem. And he is a poor, very poor, living in poverty, and always try to enjoy things, bhogi. That is also a problem. And aimlessly wandering here and there. That is Bhojana Avastha, not very good. So you have anything to say till Bhojana Avastha?
So basically, he will, in case of Bhojana Avastha, he will be not very rich, and that's why he will not have good access to food. Is it like that?
One case you can think about a beggar. who is hungry,
And that's why
who
he's
want to
also saying that you just keep wandering from one place to another.
asking for food and asking for shelter and going here and there, a lot of diseases, living in poverty. It's a very bad avastha. It's a curse by the Ketudev. And now the next avastha, the next three is the Nrit Lipsa, then the Kautuk, then Nidra, the last three. Nrit Lipsa. Nrit Lipsa Sangate Ketau Vyadhina Vikalo Bhave Budbudakshu Duragharanor Dhurtor Anarth Karo Naraha. So he is troubled by diseases. And you know, Buddha Aksho. Aksh means eyes. So his eyes is swelling. That there's, swelling. So you can see someone whose eye, swelling in the eye. And then Dura Darsano means no one can have hold on him. He is not listening to anyone. It's very hard to control him. Not listening to anyone. No one can control him. He is a dhurt. धूर्त अनर्थ करो and अनर्थ करने वाला doing you cannot imagine what he can do, what bad he can do. It is in the bad sense. That is the nitya lipsa avastha of the ketu. And then the kautuk avastha revelation is coming from the verse number 155. kautaki ketuke केतौ नटवामारति प्रियः अस्थान भ्रष्टो दुराचारी दरिद्रो भ्रमते मही. So Ketu in Kautaki Avastha, he will fall in the love of prostitute. Natvamar Rati Priya. Nat and Natani, they are showing the play, and he will fall in the love of that lady, the prostitute. Asthan heen, asthan bhrasto. So the same thing he is doing also, like Rahu. Asthan, he is destroying the place. Asthan heen, asthan bhrast. Durachari, he is a durachari, doing bad deeds. Daridra, so living in poverty. And Brahmate mahim, wandering here and there. No stability at all. That is the Ketu. That is the Ketu. In Kautuk Avastha, if sitting in the Kautuk Avastha, in birth chart of any native. So these are the static promise that can happen. Now, the last one is the Nidra Avastha for the Ketu Dev. Last verse for this Ketu Dev. Nidra Avastha 146. Nidravastham gate ketu dhan dhan sukham mahata nana gun vinodena kalo gacchati jannina. So Nidra Avastha, Ketu Dev will give dhan dhanya, happiness from the dhan dhanya, comfort from the dhan dhanya, and a lot of virtuous qualities, and he will be in the nana gun vinodena. So a lot of virtual qualities that is giving him happiness, that is coming up. If Ketu Dev is sitting in the Nidra Avastha in birth chart. So that is the Ketu Dev. You got any questions?
So where here in the Nidra Avastha it says Nana Gun Vinodin Kalo Gachati Janmina. So what exactly it means? That it's going to give a lot of good qualities to the person, or person even think about that way. The
No,
whatever work he does.
you say exactly. Mahaguru Mahasi Parashara is saying Nana Gun Vinodena. So a lot of virtuous qualities he is spending time in thinking, and
Oh.
in thinking. So that is the that he is saying. He is saying in a very cryptic, very short, and just I need to elaborate these sutras, these mantras as Teskal Patra, how to apply, because it's a applied science, so how to apply this one. So this is the
So
Ketu Dev.
general observation can be like if you correlate the different SayanAadi Avasthas of Rahu, Avissa with the Ketu, you will see a similar kind of a trend in both the cases.
Quite similar because notes are quite similar. So we are just taking these two pair, just one, so it's notes. So notes are behaving quite similar. So we can say like that. So this is the Ketu Dev. And this chapter, this Adhyaya, the great Adhyaya, Graha, Avastha Adhyaya, not completed yet. He revealed now the SayanAadi Avastha of 9 planets. Ketu Dev finished up to the verse number 146. Now again Mahaguru Mahasi Parasar will shed some light, give some guidance to Maitre, how to apply this one Graha Avastha and related to the Bhav, Subhasupal, how to see that one. So further 9 verse he will add. So in the next episode we can listen to that one, what Mahaguru Mahasi Parasa is revealing. And then this chapter will finish. And this chapter will finish. That is not only the completion of one long chapter of Brihat Parasa Hora Sastra, but completion of the static promise part also. In fact, static promise, Mahaguru Mahasi Parasa, revealed all the techniques, how to see the static promise. So a static promise we are seeing, we are checking, that is the first step. And then we are just going to check the dynamic promise. So he will start the Dasa Adhyaya. And then a static promise and dynamic promise. Then we will see the transit. So static promise and then dynamic promise and then transit is coming. Then Bhavkal Siddhi is happening. Then we can talk about the manifestation. So he is going in a step by step, brick by brick. He is just building a very beautiful house. So patience is very required. I'm surprised somebody on social media talking about like in 3 days, in 2 days, in 30 days you can be a astrologer. It's a real surprise. It's not like the instant gratification, like say in 2 minutes you cannot be a Brahmin.
Sure. I agree with you. So, friends, that's all for today. We will be continuing with this series with the last episode, wherein we will be concluding the entire chapter with a few verses that are left, and then we'll start with the dynamic promises. So, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and listening to us. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you very much. We have completed like a SayanAadi Avastha of 9 plan today. It's a little a small milestone. So that's why I will do like Shanti Pratna for everybody who is directly or indirectly present here. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 जय गुरुदेव हर हर महादेव थैंक यू